Hello and welcome to my new vlog. It's going to be about a Revolution CC foundation. I would have thought it's a cream, that's why I got it, but it's not really. It's weird that they called it CC and foundation. As you can see, I'm jumping straight into the video because I'm excited to show you this new product that I've just got. I'm going to first speak about the product a bit, and then I'm going to show you how it applies. Then I'm gonna test it out throughout the day for about 7 hours or so, or 8 hours. This is how long I keep my makeup on my face whenever I apply makeup on my face in a day. And then we're gonna see if this product is worth getting for you if you happen to have combination skin as well. I'm quite dry and then T-zone oily, and sometimes at the end of the day I find that the product disappears from my face. My skin just eats it up, you know, especially around my cheeks, my forehead, nose and chin. So that's kind of the T-zone, only it's not really a T. It's like what is this? What letter is this? It's like an F with like in a mirror F. What am I talking about right now? So I paid £10 for this product. It has 26 ml, which is 0.87 ounces. And for example, the IT Cosmetics one has 32 ml, so it has way more, which is 1.8 ounces, so way more than this Revolution one. And the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover, which I happen to have in the house as well, has 30 ml. That's interesting. So the most you get with the IT Cosmetics one, but of course that's more pricey as well. I think it looks a lot like the Estee Lauder Futurist Foundation. Many people have mentioned that, and it's true, I do see that. I don't have the Estee Lauder Futurist Foundation in the house. I've never used it. I did hear a lot of good things about it, but I couldn't see it for myself and compare it with that. But what I can say is that the Estee Lauder Futurist Foundation has 35 ml, just so you can have a reference between them. So Revolution one is the least amount of product you get inside of the Revolution CC Perfecting Foundation apparently. Now I went with the shade F2.5 because it seemed like that's the right shade for me online. It's very easy to make a mistake online because obviously you cannot swatch anything. It looks quite light to me, way lighter than I would have expected. I don't know how this shade is going to look on me. It might make me look like a ghost. If I compare the Revolution one with the IT Cosmetics, I can clearly see that I might end up looking like a ghost with this because it's way lighter. I didn't expect this. I also got an eyebrow pencil from Revolution. The shade that I picked is warm brown, and again I might have made a mistake. We'll see how this looks because the only shades that they had left were dark and warm brown. I think it was dark, I'm not sure, but it was something way darker than this, and I'm not that dark, I thought, so I should just go for the warm brown. I thought the one that I would have went for is ash brown, which they didn't have in stock, and therefore let's see how that looks as well. I'm gonna show you how I apply this and how it looks. Let's see how it looks on my skin, and I'm going to be testing this afterwards throughout the day. All the products that I'm going to be using on my face to apply my makeup, I'm going to list them down below in the description box with the shades and everything. All I have on my skin right now is the Earle Moisturiser for dry slash combination skin. I will start applying this. I decided to apply on one side with the sponge and the other one with my fingers. Nowadays I do prefer my fingers, to be honest, but I am gonna exemplify with the sponge as well for those that are interested to see how this applies with the sponge. If you hear a lot of noise on the background, sorry, my neighbor is mowing the lawn and therefore there's noise. So I have a mirror here in front of me, and that's why I'm just looking there. I'm gonna apply a tiny little bit. Maybe I should apply on the sponge. Okay, you're supposed to hold it upside down for this to come out. Interesting. Oh my god, this is very, very light, but it covered my redness. It just looks very odd. I must say, I do like it with the sponge because it gives me loads of coverage. And let's not forget, just half the face. I don't want to get carried away. Wow. I look like I'm gonna go to support a football team or something. That's how drastic the difference between this other half is. Way too white for my skin. I still see the redness here, where the redness is at its strongest, so it's still glimpsing through. Therefore I'm going to add a little bit more, just a tiny bit, like a little drop. I do have faith that I can work with this shade though, even though it is a bit too light, to be honest. But I can make it better from the bronzer. Once the bronzer goes in, I'm going to work with it. It's very shiny. I wouldn't let this unset, so I do have to set it with the powder. Finish with the sponge. I'm going to go in with the fingers on this other side and see where that gets me. Oh my god. It's just, you can see the redness more. It doesn't do me any favors when I apply this and then you compare it with the redness. You think, oh my god, how much redness does she have? Just, I don't know why I chose my left hand to do this with, because I usually use my right for everything. So trying to apply with my left because the mirror is on this side actually, and obviously I wanted you to see what I'm doing. It's so hot though, and this light, I feel like the light that I have in front of me contributes to me being a bit too hot. I don't know, I don't know if I like this very much. This shade, now that I look at it, is just very white. It's way too light for me. Yes?
Mommy.
Yeah?
I want some vanilla ice cream.
Go and tell your daddy.
No.
This will happen in most of my vlogs because my family is always home now, and you know. Okay, yeah. So this color is very light for me. I don't think I made the right choice with picking this color. It's very light, and I will make it work though when I go to the bronzer stage, but so far too light. I'm gonna continue with my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer like I would usually do with any other product that I would use, which is awkward right now. The awkward thing is that the concealer is darker than the foundation, so that's a bit odd. I'm gonna use my fingers for that because that's what I do anyway. I'm gonna go off camera, apply the rest of my makeup, and then come back to you and tell you if I could fix this white-ish situation, this ghosty situation. I'm not impressed so far with my decision for picking this shade, and let's see if I can save it, and I'll come back to you and I'll tell you my final thoughts at the end of this application. I completely forgot about the eyebrow pencil because I want to show you that as well. Here it is. I didn't do my eyebrows and I'm going to show you where is it. I have loads of stuff. Oh, and I forgot to apply my stuff on the eyelids. Anyway, so the Revolution eyebrow pencil that looks very nice. It's quite heavy actually because this is not, I don't know if it's plastic, it just feels like metal and it's cold to the touch, and I love the luxurious feel that this have. I really love the packaging. I don't know, it just feels nice. Okay, so I have a spoolie on one end and the crayon on the other, just how I like it. This is a thin looking crayon. I like it like that, and let me swatch it for you. It's exactly what it says. It's warm brown, and for me it looks like it's way too light and warm because my eyebrows look quite ashy, and I don't know how this is gonna look, but I made poor choices of the shades. Both products from Revolution that I got, poor choices of shades I picked. I didn't have my choice in my defense with the eyebrow pencil, but let's see how this is. So, oh my god, this is so light as well. I mean, it's much too warm, the shade of brown, just like it says, which is good that it is how it says, but for me, this shade, hopefully I'll make it work. I will use this, I mean, what could I do with this? I can't give up. Can I give it away to someone? Who would want a used eyebrow pencil? I don't know. It looks alright. It's not too bad. Just that I'm not used to work with such a warm shade of brown. I do like the formula. I love the packaging. I'm just gonna create that corner a bit lower because that's how I like it. And blend that through. I am gonna hunt for the other shade, the ash brown that they had. They had it out of stock when I looked, and that's why I chose this one. But I will look for that because I really love the packaging. I love the price. I love the formula. I love everything about this pencil, and it's actually what it is. It's warm brown, so I picked this, you know, but that doesn't mean it's not good. It's just not a good shade for me. But the pencil, I love the formula of this pencil. Okay, I'm going to do the other one. Love it. Not the shade necessarily on me, but the rest is gorgeous with this crayon. I'll see how it lasts, but what's not to last when it's just an eyebrow pencil? Yes, they do look way warmer than I would like, but it's doable. It's okay. I just can't get over how much I like the package. The shade not so much on me, but I said that a million times so far. So this is the finished result. I kind of saved it by applying the bronzer, but I still look quite white around here and there. I don't know, it's just odd. The shade is very wrong for me. It should have been way darker. But I am gonna only look at the formula and see what that does to how it stays on and what that does with my combination skin. And I'm going to film this later on. Now it's 3 o'clock, it's quite late in the day. So I'm going to leave it on until 10 p.m. maybe, about 7 hours or so. And I'm gonna see how it is, how it's gonna look like. I already see it a bit on the oily side, even though I've just set it like 10 minutes ago with the powder. Of course, I want my skin to look shiny in a nice way, like here and there and there, and where I like to have the highlighter look and the dewy looking skin, but not anywhere else. For example, I don't like my skin to look shiny around here, there, like it looks like I've just ate something oily and dripped on my eyebrow. On my eyebrow? On my chin. So it's 4:47, about an hour and a half since I applied this makeup, and I'm just looking in the camera there. It already looks quite shiny, and around the forehead, I mean on the forehead is quite shiny, and I'm not a fan of shiny forehead or shiny between my eyebrows. There feels a bit dewy, like sticky, you know, not sticky, but it does feel a bit oily. It's settled into my smile lines there. So I feel like it's moving on my face. It's about 7:30 right now, and it's been about 4 hours, and this is how my skin looks like. It's very oily. It's extremely oily. Look how shiny I am. Okay, so now it's really late. I actually stayed with the foundation or CC cream, however it's called, longer than I anticipated. It's 11:30 p.m. at night, and it is definitely very oily on my skin. I had a look a bit, and basically it just sank into my skin, especially around my nose area, chin, cheeks, and forehead, exactly where I anticipated it would do that. It's very oily, it's very shiny. I think the camera is picking that up. It's very shiny. It actually looks even better with the light in front of me, but I definitely don't see a lot of product that stay put. I can really see it inside my pores. It's basically non-existent on my nose. My skin just ate the product right up. As you can see, I have no product on my chin, nose, and on this area here. My forehead is very shiny. I literally feel like I want to take this off. It's so greasy. I feel it on my skin like that, so I can't wait to take the makeup right off. Sorry for speaking like this, but my son is asleep, so I don't want to wake him up, so therefore I'm whispering a bit. My final verdict is that this is very intensely moisturizing, yes. And if you have combination skin, maybe you should think twice about getting this product, especially if your combination skin is leaning towards the oily side, how mine tends to do sometimes. Maybe it depends on the season as well. When it's a bit colder outside, then my skin is maybe a bit drier, definitely. But right now I feel like this is way too oily. This product doesn't really work for me, and I have combination skin. If you have oily skin, definitely don't go close to this product. Maybe just for really dry types of skin, I think this would be suitable, because it is really, I don't know, it's really, yes, intensely moisturizing, but it turned my skin into a film of oil. Even after I immediately applied this, I felt like it was way too shiny and very kind of oily on my skin. I didn't really like it from the very beginning. And it's no surprise that my skin turned out like this after 8 hours of wearing this. So this is my verdict. I don't really like it for me, but maybe it might work for you if you have dry skin or mature skin. Regarding the eyebrow pencil, it's still put. It still looks just like it did when I first put it on. It's a good formula. The only thing is that I didn't pick the right shade. Maybe I should have went with the dark brown. Maybe it would have been a bit better than this warm brown on me. I definitely do not like this shade on me. I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it useful in deciding if this product would be for you or not. If you liked my video, please don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell and the like button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! I suppose if cosmetic companies want to sell their products, they just have to say it's for redness, and then I'm going to buy everything. Apparently that's how my brain works.